Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of the MCUny podcast. I'm your host, G.O.D., here with my co-hosts,
Reymi Reyes
and
Jared Inkster.
And today we've got a whole lot to talk about. Now, since we've been gone,
It's been quite a while. Yeah, a lot of news.
D23 happened. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some of our expectations, the upcoming movies and TV shows. And last but not least, we're going to make sense of all the different studio branches in the Marvel Universe. Guys, welcome back to another episode.
Welcome.
It's been a while. And why don't we get right into it? D23 happened, and
It happened.
you know,
Like a Disney princess, it had its moment.
and it's
Yeah.
gone, fleeting as it ever is. 3-day event. And, you know, a lot of what I wanted happened.
Some cool Marvel news. Yeah,
I
definitely in there.
didn't get some of what I wanted. Almost none of it publicly
Yeah, it's
released.
like not official.
Right.
Officially unofficial.
Right. So, what do you think? What do you think about D23? What do you think about the reveals? What we got? What did you like?
Yeah. In terms of for Marvel stuff, it was kind of like nothing new. You know, this is a Marvel podcast, but they had a whole bunch of Disney stuff that was cool. But for the Marvel side, you know, it was kind of just okay.
What of the Disney stuff did you
Ooh,
like?
they like released like a million sequels for like.
Oh, really?
Moana 2. You like the trailer?
Oh,
for
that type of stuff?
I don't think I saw the trailer, but I saw that they had like a million sequels.
Like
and,
live action ones or something?
there was I think there was a
102
a live
Dalmatians?
Yeah, there was a live action Lilo Stitch that they announced, I believe.
Oh, live action
What?
Legal Stitch.
I hope that's like
Stitch
real.
is going to be
Yeah, no, it is
terrifying.
real. Yeah,
Yes.
you're right.
Think of nightmares. They should reboot Neverending Story or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a property that's got to get touched at some point, defiled and
Mhm.
dragged through the mud.
I mean, yeah.
But, you know,
Yeah.
that's the way of the IP.
Not that
nowadays.
much, you know, speaking of, since we just, you know, kind of detoured onto Disney, I'm surprised they didn't have more Marvel animation announcements. Actually, we didn't talk about that before in the prep for this, but
We did get a little bit of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man footage.
True.
that's supposed to be like the parallel to X-Men 97, right? Is that that one?
In the same universe?
Yeah.
No,
No, that's not, right? That's the more childish one?
This is an original series.
Is this the more childish one? I think
This is his freshman year, and it's an origin.
oh,
but
God. All we
it's a
need is
more
more Spider-Man origin
Well,
content.
it's a more fleshed out origin with more characters.
Peter again?
It's Peter, but it's gonna have Doctor Strange. It's gonna have Daredevil.
Yeah, he's like officially attached to Doctor Strange at the hip now, I think.
I
as far as
don't-
kids.
I don't dislike that at all.
I know.
I think it's a fun pair. That's right. I think they have great chemistry, especially
Benedict and
exactly.
yeah, no,
and
you're
it's
right.
funny that they're both British playing guys
Leonardo.
from Leonardo
No, I didn't.
da Vinci.
What did you say?
I said, yeah, you're right though,
Yeah, you're right. Though Leonardo.
or something like
There
that.
you go. Either way, they're both British guys playing guys from New York, which I think is funny.
Benedict's pretty clean with it.
Yeah,
Holland has his moments where like he doesn't sound American.
I can hear them
American,
both
but-
slip up, but that's because I have the ear for it.
I've got the ear.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It's very clean British accents right there.
Well, hey, I can actually do it.
You know what?
I have the legal right, as a Britishman. So either way,
Yeah.
that was some fun stuff. What did you like from D23, J-Rod?
Nothing particularly. I just want
It's
more
upsetting.
Thunderbolt stuff. No, well, because like you said, it's like, and we were, you know, I said it unofficially unofficial. I just want like a Thunderbolts trailer without too many spoilers. You want to show us the new? We were talking a little bit about the new suits. I guess maybe the new suits. Like,
So did you
Ghost's
not
new suit?
see the footage?
I saw clips of it through Instagram, which instantly get taken down left and right. And what was I going to say? Obviously, they showed more Red Hulk again. And
Yeah, and we actually did get that digitally released a couple days later. Thankfully.
transformation or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which is cool. You know, that's fine. Like if I was going to say, oh, something from D23, I guess I would say Thunderbolt stuff. But at the same time, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't official. So I want to be able to watch it in 4K on my own television without too much too many spoilers because I do want to. I like one of my favorite things about like Winter Soldier era or Civil War era stuff was like the trailers were like they made you want to go, but like you weren't really like there was still like oh like the whole crowd getting up moments like which Daredevil and that's the thing is too everyone I don't know if it's people want clickbait and they just want to raise their likes, but the spoiler age is just getting shorter and shorter between like expiration date between when the movie comes out and when you're inevitably going to see something online, whether it be like, oh, this toy company released this or like this social media content creator or somebody makes the thumbnail to a YouTube video, like the entire spoiler that you didn't want to know about. You know,
it's gotten a lot better since like 2021 with the Spider-Man No Way Home and all that shit, because at that time, you know, there was so many leaks for all the different projects and everything was coming out. But not anymore. I think they really buckled down on those type of leaks, except for Fantastic Four. Some stuff has been leaked.
Oh, yeah.
You may have seen online a leaked image of some people on set putting the practical Thing suit on an actor, definitely not Eben Moss Bacharach, because he's a lanky dude. And obviously they're going to touch him up with CG.
Like the Shazam suit kind of.
Exactly. And it looks
Superman's
so
cape and such.
good. It looks so good. So I'm very excited for that. Any thoughts on that?
I like practical.
I could only say that people on Twitter disagree with you and think that it looks like garbage.
No, I mean, I saw a lot of people. I see what you're saying. I did see a lot of people going against it. I mean, that's just Twitter people. But I saw a lot of people being like, no, this is dope.
Do you forget? Did these people forget what the Scorpion King looked like in the Scorpion King movie?
You mean The Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That was all CGI. Is that what you guys want? Do you guys remember the final fight? I'm sorry. I'm not mean to cut you off. Do you guys remember the final? Like, I know it's hard to badmouth any of that movie because people loved it so much. But the first Black Panther movie, the final fight on the train tracks,
bad CG.
You don't want that. Like, do practical, fuse it with the CG, and it's flawless lately. If you guys just watch this stuff, you could drag and drop effects these days. How do you think social media content creators are doing it so seamlessly? Yeah. Come on, give it a shot. Wait, just wait.
Like, also remember that it's taken on a phone that's like 1,000 feet away.
Yeah.
And it's like 280p or no? What's the
240p? No, honestly, exactly.
Like, it looks bad on your phone because you're on Twitter and Twitter
compresses shit.
It's also coming from somebody who just hated on the new Taskmaster suit. So I mean, I can't. I'm on both sides on this, you know.
So.
On top of that, we got a bunch of. I think the most of what we've seen leaked is the Daredevil full trailer. Matt looking angry, looking violent. There's some leaked plot rumors that you guys probably don't want to know about.
We purposely stay away, yeah.
Right.
But I know it all, and I know what's coming, and you might too. So that could explain why Matt seems so mad in these trailers. And also they're bringing in some highly beloved Daredevil villains, such as, I believe his name is Hush.
Yep. Right? No, wait.
Or is that the Batman villain?
That's Batman.
Muse. Sorry,
yes.
I get them mixed up. Muse will be in the show. And also White Tiger. There were some leaked set images very, very long time ago of White Tiger suit. It was originally rumored that Jenna Ortega was going to be playing White Tiger.
That would be a great choice, but I feel like they should do the father character first, giving into the Hector, going into. So a funny thing about this, like 2 or 3 years ago, I actually did a semi-viral White Tiger cosplay.
Let's bring it up on screen.
No, we can now, sadly. It's probably up since we're editing this in post. Anyway. That said, you guys are the worst. They're doing mustard yellow suit too for Daredevil, correct?
Well,
that was rumored at least at some point. Yeah.
All the footage that we've seen is him in
something else suit. Too, wasn't it? Wasn't it in the end of something else's post credits or something? Like I know they had the Daredevil mask somewhere in the last.
It's in She-Hulk.
Yeah.
She-Hulk. It's in like the end of one episode that leads into his episode. I don't think they're going to go back to that. I think that suit's going to stay in LA for his LA escapades.
I get it. That makes sense. That's
Which
cool.
hopefully he goes back. Or
Yeah.
I really want my ideal situation is somewhere in the Thunderbolts. They're like in court trying to get Emil Blonsky released from prison, and it's gonna be. I guess it doesn't have to be Matt versus Jen again, but I want Jen to be in Thunderbolts, like as someone's lawyer, because I feel like that would just flesh out the world, and like bringing her back. She's like a really highly beloved character. If you don't listen to like,
I mean, all
incels.
Marvel IP lately is very cameo heavy. I don't think that's out of the question. You know.
I think,
And also, it makes sense. She's a superhero lawyer, right?
yeah, exactly.
Right,
It would
so-
make sense for her to show up in some places, but also you could put Daredevil in those slots also, because he's also a super lawyer. So it's like, who do you want? Most people are going to say Daredevil, I imagine, but there's so much fun stuff you could do with She-Hulk, because not only does she lawyer, but she also breaks the fourth wall, which Daredevil could never hope to do, and that's like infinitely more fun. My big dream, which 100% will happen in Secret Wars, is Deadpool and She-Hulk coming
Yeah, I was just thinking about that
together,
right
and
now.
like what they would do with a crazy fourth wall break there. I don't know. They would,
they
Spider-Man
would
even.
like break the. They'd break the movie.
yeah, they would literally break the movie. They would.
They'd probably like pop out the
They'd
screen.
probably do
Exactly.
a funny mini intermission, like we'll be right back until like we can get this under, like, but like not like an actual intermission, like leave the theater, like a DD, like a very
literally,
like
yeah,
you know
exactly,
like
technical difficulties.
Looney Tunes esque type of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Why can't I-
Well,
If you guys are hearing anything, it just started raining. If there's any pitter patter, apologies.
I just recently watched a movie called The Purple Rose of Cairo, and in that movie, a actor named Gil Shepard, played by Jeff Daniels of Dumb and Dumbest,
Well, I mean, of Pleasantville, sir. Of so many things. But okay.
a
Sorry,
very
Jeff
young
Daniels.
Jeff Daniels, in one of his like first ever roles, he steps right out off the screen in a movie theater into the real world. That's what the whole movie's about.
You know, that's
So,
what the Last
that's
Action
what'll
Hero
happen.
is with Arnold Schwarzenegger too.
Oh, okay.
No,
So-
seriously, like, yeah, this kid gets a
that's
golden
what they were
ticket.
talking about
Yeah.
in my class. I haven't seen it.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Um,
Spoiler alert.
No. They said as much. But maybe they'll do that. Maybe they'll walk right out of the screen. She-Hulk sit next to you in the
cool.
theater. That would be amazing. So why don't we talk a little bit about where we think all this is going? I think, what's going to hit $1 billion. I think it's a shoe-in.
Well, first let's talk about what's releasing this next year.
Okay,
So-
well, what's about to come out in just a couple days is Agatha. I think the next thing that comes out after that is Captain America.
in February, right? I believe it's February, and then Thunderbolts.
Did it get moved up?
Thunderbolts into May.
Right. Oh gosh.
And these are all
2025
through the
is so
same
stacked.
studio now.
Yeah.
It's just still Marvel Studios, or is it all these new studios now?
Which one?
Are all these all just Marvel? All the movie
The
stuff
movies
is
are
obviously all
studio-
Marvel Studios and
Marvel
the live
Studios.
action. But the new like you were talking about the new Spider-Man show. That's a new production company, right? That's like
That's
Marvel
Marvel
Studios.
Animation. I think they also oversaw X-Men 97.
Mm-hmm.
They're also overseeing Eyes of Wakanda, which people at
What if?
D23
What about
saw.
the what ifs?
D20. So okay, what if they said it's ending with season 3, which is unfortunate because I don't think they need to end What If. What If is kind of like a series that can go on for
Yeah.
But they did show Eyes of Wakanda stuff that have not seen a single ounce of. I don't know if any of that leaked, or maybe they didn't show any footage or any stills, but they did talk about it, so it is happening. So that's all under Marvel Animation. What's under Marvel Television? I think it is just every show from now on is going to
On
be
Disney
Marvel
Plus,
Television.
live action.
Yeah. So, the order makes sense. I think Marvel Spotlight is shared for I don't know if it's the supernatural stuff
I f-
or if it's the special
I
presentations.
feel like it's
only.
like it's your 1 hour done and one
Well,
and
like
done like
Werewolf by Night type of
Werewolf
thing.
by Night and the special and the
Christmas special.
this Christmas special and there's one more.
Halloween special.
no.
That was
Those
the
are the
Halloween
only
It
special.
was
two.
only those two.
I think so.
Yeah, that have happened. The special
Oh,
presentations.
Echo.
Echo is Marvel Spotlight, right? Okay, so
Right.
it's
That's
not.
weird.
It doesn't have to do
That's why it was
anything
bad.
with the
Even though
special
it's a-
presentation.
I didn't like that. I still don't like that. I was like, that's why it was bad.
Oh, I thought Echo was fine for what it
I
was.
think half of Echo was
I
okay.
thought bringing Kingpin into it was very interesting. I liked the post
I like
credit
that.
scene. It's going to lead into Daredevil. Hopefully, she shows up in Daredevil. Although maybe I'll have to doubt that. But she might even get a season 2. I mean, the show actually had pretty good ratings as far as viewership.
Yeah,
I
no,
about,
I know it did. Okay.
critics.
I think
but-
that's all Wilson Fisk personally, but
Yeah, I mean that's what people
It's
say about
high-end.
Daredevil showing up in She-Hulk.
because Daredevil's so strong. It's just a strong IP.
Yeah, so is She-Hulk, honestly, though.
No, 100%.
I mean, Daredevil had the cinematic fans, but She-Hulk is a beloved character in the comics.
Daredevil also gets like spill off Ninja Turtles fans.
Oh, is that right? I'm not a Ninja Turtles fan. So.
Oh, you don't know about that? Okay, so Kevin Eastman, the guy who created the Ninja Turtles, I want to say, I forgot the other guy's writer. The other writer, he just might have been the artist, but Kevin Eastman, the original creator of the Ninja Turtles, you know the ooze that turns the Ninja Turtles into the Ninja Turtles?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same canister that fell and blinded Matt.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
So the chemical that flew off the thing splashed in Matt's eyes, and then this canister fell down the thing because the guy was Eastman was so inspired, and that's why. What are the ninjas in Daredevil? The Hand.
His name's Leonardo.
No, the ninja clan in Daredevil's The Hand,
Right.
and then in Ninja Turtles.
It's called the Foot. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So yeah. They're like literally like there's a ton of parallels. I think it goes even deeper than that, but those are the two giant parallels.
I'm honestly a little worried for Agatha. I think it's going to do fine in the critic ratings. I think it's going to be a good show. I think it's got a great cast. It's the whole
Cast
problem,
is very strong,
right? I mean,
despite what some
Deborah
people
Jo
like.
Rupp.
People are a little upset. It's like what all female driven essentially, but it's about
That's
a witch
lame.
coven, right? So
yeah,
like,
exactly.
what are you
Like,
gonna do?
what is it going to be? You know. So aside from all that, I think the main issue for me is that I can't get a sense of the plot. Like, I know they're going down the witch's road, and the only reason I really know that is because I watch breakdown videos and I watch videos that provide context to
New rock
everything I
stars.
see. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So I feel like that's not really apparent to anyone in any of the marketing. Like, I can't get a sense of the idea of the show, what the show's going to be like. Where it's going. I mean, we've seen some fun snippets of some fun stuff, but the marketing really isn't selling it for me. Obviously, I'm going to watch it because I love Marvel and I'm going to watch everything Marvel and I'm going to love it. And I know I'm going to enjoy it. It's just I'm worried from a optic standpoint that there's not going to be enough viewership for them to like really support shows like this anymore.
And we were talking about it. It's all women. And a gay guy or a gay kid. So,
well, Joe Locke's a grown man at this point.
Yeah, but he's playing a teenager, right?
Right. The teen is what he is known by in the marketing.
He's been the media has been trying to catch him.
Right. And he's playing coy like Andrew Garfield.
No, yeah, but I think I lost my train of thought.
Well, it's going to get hate like The Acolyte got hate, It's just a bunch of bullshit, essentially. What it boils down to is that it's not true criticism. It's really just bigotry shrouded in criticism, in quotes, which, that's going to be expected, especially in today's world.
I did see also people were criticizing Joe Locke's performance.
From
I think
it's 3 seconds of
yeah.
footage.
I think from when I saw that clip of him like in his American accent, knowing that he's a Brit. And he did a whole 3 seasons of Heartstopper with a British accent. It's gonna be a little bit weird. It's like seeing John Cena. I'm a wrestling fan, so it's like seeing John Cena.
You can't see John Cena though,
right? It's like not seeing John Cena. I'm in Fast and Furious. It's like, whoa, this is like a little bit weird.
Him
So
trying to act.
no. The weird thing about seeing him in that movie is he's supposed to be playing Vin Diesel's biological
yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Except Except for maybe like the cauliflower-ish almost ears and the stubby nose. That would be about it. No offense to either of them. But they're just like official, like a facial feature of theirs, like a short, But otherwise, how would they be brothers? I don't see it. You guys go to the gym, brothers.
Either way, we hope you enjoyed this new set. Yes, we are now away from the fancy schmancy studio setting, and we are now no longer Kingsborough's one and only.
Although shout out to them for giving us
Absolutely.
a start. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Redacted.
Shout out and thank you to everyone involved for helping us
yeah, we've been reborn like Daredevil.
kickstart. Yeah, that's right.
New
You got
studio
that one
like
in there.
Deadpool.
Yeah, there you go. So hope you're in for the ride like we
Goodbye,
are.
Kingsborough. No.
We are now South Brooklyn's one and only best ever Marvel podcast, MCUny. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.